Hi guys, welcome to this unboxing and full review of this TeamMe mini spy camera. That's a Wi-Fi wireless hidden camera. The listing says HM206. It's 1080p HD small home security camera with 32 gigabytes SD card, night vision, motion detection, rechargeable, tiny nanny cam for indoor and outdoor even, and it's listed for around $39 on Amazon, so pretty cheap. And yeah, it will be interesting to see what this thing can do. So of course, before you place something like that in a crazy location, make sure that you are within every legal aspect. These things can be really dangerous. If you have such a camera and you place it in the wrong location, this can have serious issues. I just wanted to tell, this is not a toy. You really have to know what you are doing. Of course, you can place it in your home. If you are the only person, you can place it in your home, then let it work like as a surveillance camera. If you are fearing that somebody who's not allowed to be here is like intruding into your home or apartment or so. But you cannot, when you have a family, like place it somewhere and other people don't know that there's a camera. So you have to be really careful. I mean, it's an interesting thing, but you have to know what you do before you have to face legal consequences. So here we have the box. It says night vision, Wi-Fi connection, video recording, magnetic mount, wide angle lens, built-in battery, so we don't have to buy extra battery. Key features, again, probably same thing: ultra compact design, advanced night vision, remote access via app, easy to connect, local cloud storage, battery, USB cable power. It doesn't say that cloud storage is included. Maybe it's just an option. That's usually the case, so you'd have to buy extra or pay extra. Here we have the app downloading. Looks like it's available for Android Play Store and for the Apple App Store. So let's take it out of the box and see what we get. So I had to cut the thing, so that's good. So we know that we get a new one. Yeah, so I think it's the best to have something here and then pull it out. And here, this is what I like here. This is the new style of packaging. We can just pull it out easy and we get some information. Yeah, probably feedback and those things. So here we have also a small instructions manual. I'm going to show you that, so you can make a better buy decision. Or if you bought used or you just lost the instructions, could be helpful. It's not super small, but it's not super large. I hope you can see everything nice and clear and it's focusing. So just make sure that you go to the highest resolution, which usually is 1080p, and then put it on pause on every page, so you have plenty of time to read everything here. There's a lot of information and it's always good to have it. I think they don't have any website, so you cannot go to any page and then download everything. I mean, they have their support. We'll see that on the last page. They have their email support. It's really nice, but they don't have a website, so I think you won't be able to download these instructions manual. So that's maybe the only thing which is available online. So we are coming to the end. Here's some specs and caution and some notes, and I think we are more or less done here. So the last page then with the support information. I come a little bit closer, so hopefully you can see that here: support North America and UK, and we are done. And I'm going to show you what we get. I zoom out a little bit so we have a little bit more space to work with everything. So here we have the camera, obviously really super small, protected. Yeah, here I guess we have some infrared or sensors. Here's of course the camera. Yeah, it's really super small. Here we have the micro USB to charge and micro SD card slot. There's nothing inside, so we'll have to find the storage somewhere else. Here's some mount which we can move around. Obviously it has a sticker which you can place and then probably add the camera somewhere. Yeah, so I found a place, so I think that's the location where to put it. There's a magnet on it and you can just take it away and put it back. That's good to have access to the SD card or to charge. And here we can use this thing, we can remove this and just glue it to some area, or we just use it. I mean, you can just put it down and then you have it, or use it. I mean, as long as nobody's touching it, you probably can use it. So also like that, and you can move it. I mean, you can move it in a lot of different angles already. With this thing here, you don't even have to glue it. So that's good. And yeah, we get some cable here, pretty long charging cable, micro USB. We get definitely this storage card, 32 gigabytes, no name card, but I guess it's working. I don't have any reason to believe that it shouldn't be working. So everything looks pretty easy, but we have to find out how it works with the app. That's probably going to be the most important thing. So indoor, outdoor. Yeah, it would be really interesting to learn if this thing is really waterproof. I think it's not, but I'll have to read about that in the instructions. So I've been checking more information on the listing and also in the instructions manual, and it doesn't mention any kind of IP rating. It just says indoor, outdoor, but when you're using this outdoor, you have to be careful. I think this is not waterproof. Make sure that it's nicely covered, doesn't get any rain or other water. Then what I found here, we have an on-off and we have also a reset. I don't even know which one this is, but there should be a reset here. Yeah, the reset here is on the top. Yeah, I think you have to push 5 seconds. What I also don't know, and it hasn't been anything about that, if it has just an PIR or if it's motion detection. They say motion detection, but we'll find out if it's really motion detection or just a PIR. Yeah, the thing is, what I see the biggest limitation is the runtime. They say when it's fully charged, the runtime is, I think, 1 hour. They say in the booklet it's 1 hour. On the listing they say it's 2 hours. So 2 hours is not a lot. So you can only place that when you expect something. Like with other battery operated outdoor cameras, you have like a week or a month or even a year battery runtime with a Blink XT or so. So here we just get 1 or 2 hours, if this is true. But I'll have to find out how long this really lasts. But it's a really nice small thing here, very flexible. You can take it everywhere where you want or need it. So I'm going to download the app and see what we can do. Yeah, it was a little bit fast. So yeah, we have to also do some preparation. Yeah, I've opened the micro USB cable and it's very, very long. It's probably the longest micro USB cable I've ever seen. I don't know why this has to be so long. This is about, I don't know, 5 or 6 feet or so. I mean, I'm not complaining, but I'm curious maybe if we can use it connected. Maybe that's the case or the intention, so we can keep it connected all the time. So because the runtime with the battery is really short, so maybe we can have it connected and use it connected. That would be a huge advantage. We can see it's showing red while it's charging. When it's fully charged, the red LED should turn off. And also we have to insert the storage card now. So we tried with the face, I mean the writing up. Yeah, I think it's wrong. So we have to use the pin to the upside. And yeah, that was really easy. And it is still on off. So I just put it on here. We can see there's a blue light. There should be a blue blinking light at the end, I think. Maybe we'll have to reset. I don't see any blinking, but anyway, so I'm just trying to connect. If it doesn't connect, I'll try to reset. So here we have the app, which is also, I think, the cloud, which we would have to subscribe if we want to. The good thing is that the QR code really brings us to the official app, not to any third-party website where we don't know if it's safe to download. So I'm downloading it now here. Yeah, while it's downloading, I've been checking the blue light, and we can see now it's blinking blue, so it took a while. So it looks like it needs some time till it starts blinking, so be patient and just give it some time, and then we should be ready to connect. I mean, there are two possibilities how to connect as a local AP mode, I mean access point mode, where this camera is emitting Wi-Fi signal, so we can directly connect. We don't have to use a router or so, but you have to be pretty close to the camera, of course. But there's also a router setting, so we can go into the app when we have connected the camera, like here, and we can then go into network setting and provide the router password and everything, so we can use it a little bit more independently. So let's open the app here. Let's see if we can use it with a guest mode, or we have to sign up. Yeah, it looks like we can local direct connect here without a username password. So we'll do that later on with username and password. So we'll click on the plus here, and that's a AP network device preview. I'll put it here. Yeah, connect to power supply, wait for 30 seconds. Yeah, they say 30 seconds. Keep it, yeah, if it doesn't work, you have to press the reset for about 5 seconds here if it doesn't work. So I'm just trying for the first time. Yeah, of course we have to give authorization, then we have to search for this Wi-Fi here. Go to settings. Let's see if we find this network. Just make sure that it's still blinking blue. I think blinking blue means it's emitting this local Wi-Fi thing. We have the cloud here. So I'm trying to connect. Usually it will come up with an error message that it doesn't have any internet. Yeah, that's okay. No problem. We don't need internet. So let's go then back here to the app and click on next. And I think we have to also provide a password, or is that just need? Yeah, here we have it, I think. So we have to provide admin and 12345. It's small written admin. You can change that later on. So as far as I know, we have to fill 12345. You can see that. That's nothing special. We can change that later on, so it's no secret. That's the official thing. We click on next. Let's wait and see what's happening. Addition success. Device name. Yeah, we can give like a location, but we can start to experience right now. Let's see if we get some kind of image. I put something here, and you can see we already have some kind of image. Here you can switch the live and playback of the video with one click. Okay, yeah, so here we have the image. It has a little bit of a lag, which is pretty much standard. This is not uncommon. The quality, I think we can change the quality probably here in the settings. Yeah, you can see we have a lot of settings here. We can rotate by 180 degrees, indicate the lamp, like the infrared, memory card management. Yeah, if you have problems, just format the SD card. It's always a good idea. Device details, modify device password. Yeah, that's the thing which you can do. There's nothing special. You can remove the device if you want to reconnect again from scratch. Yeah, here we have the SD, so that's probably the reason why we don't have a really good image here. Let's try to change to HD, and that's definitely a different thing here. So I'm trying to connect so we can record here. Yeah, that's not bad. So we get a pretty good image here. It's still a little bit lagging behind, but this is not uncommon for such battery operated wireless cameras. I've seen this a lot, that they are lagging a little bit. So the image is not bad here with HD. I'm stopping to record. So looks like we definitely have no audio, no microphone, no speaker, nothing. This is blocked here. We can make a picture, yes. We can even use full screen, so you get a better idea how the quality is. So at least as long as it's not moving, we have a good image. When it's moving too fast, then it's not so good anymore. But maybe it has also to do because we are using the direct access point mode. Maybe it will be better quality when we are using the router mode. So you can also see that the battery is charging here. Yeah, so we can also try to use the playback mode, which is built in. You can see the timeline, but of course, yeah, it hasn't been recording since long time, so it will be hard to find anything. So as soon as you have something here, it will be possible to play back. So yeah, that's probably already playback. Yeah, so it looks like it has been recording. Nice. Yeah, okay, we can go back to the live image again, so that's good. So yeah, I think that's it for the moment regarding the local mode. Local mode seems to be pretty easy, straightforward, no big problems, everything working really good. When we go back here, even outside, it says AP direct connection mode. Yeah, looks like a solid app so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm trying to set up an account and use the normal mode, which is of course much more comfortable with the router mode, where we have much more wireless range. So when we go back here, we can sign up here. Of course, I'm not going to show you the whole process. It's a normal sign up process for like for any other account. Yeah, so here I have everything. I mean, I have entered my email now 2 times the password. I'm trying to log in. It says registration failed, error code -1. So if you are in the same situation and you don't know what to do, probably it is because you are still on the Wi-Fi network of this camera and you don't have any internet access. So unfortunately the app doesn't tell. But now yeah, I'm going to the Android settings and change the Wi-Fi so we have access again. So here that's my normal Wi-Fi. Okay, so let's see if it works now. Yeah, that was the problem. You have to be really careful when you're still on the camera's Wi-Fi, then it's not working. Yeah, so I'm here already logged in. What I had to do is, yeah, after providing the email and the password, I got an email. So you have to go to your email account and then you get an email from this company. You have to click on confirm and then you can either log in through the browser or you can go back to the app and you don't even have to specify the email and password anymore. It's still from the first login here, so I really appreciate that. That's super easy. So yeah, so let's try and see how this works. Now we are connected to normal Wi-Fi, but we'll probably have to go back then to the AP hotspot, but let's see how we do that. We have two times the plus. We have the plus here or the plus here. I think it's the same thing. It's no difference. We have to add then this camera. So the question is now, do we have to choose the smart camera or the PIR battery camera? So from my side, I see the square. Yeah, looks more like this one here. I mean, in the instructions, they just show 2 cameras. Here we had 4 cameras. So let's try and see if we can do that. Device adding by scanning the code. We don't have any code, so let's try and see if we can get a success here. We'll enter the normal Wi-Fi password of the router here. Yeah, it says device does not support 5G network. Yeah, it's a combined 2.4 5G network. So usually most of the cameras didn't have a problem. So let's see if we can get there. And so we have the QR code and we put the camera here. So hopefully it will be able to scan something, but maybe we'll have to reset. So I'm not sure if this can work. So they also said, yeah, we can click here. So to make it a little bit larger. Yeah, I'm going to rotate this thing a little bit around. Maybe they have their favorite spot. Yeah, I mean, when I look at this thing, it is not flashing anymore. I mean, I didn't hear a beep or so, but probably this device doesn't have any speakers, so we don't have to wait for a beep. So probably that was already it. So yeah, I'm clicking on beep or flash lights. So let's see if it has been detecting something. If not, we'll try with another method. So I've let it run for a little bit, and this is a little bit later, and it says 100% device connects to Wi-Fi, and so on, device registers, device initialization, but there's nothing more, so I guess, yeah, just time was running up and it's not connected. But when we are back here on the main screen, it looks like we are connected. That's insane. Yeah, I didn't expect that. So for me, it looked more like an error message, even though it was saying 100%, but it was not a real success thing. But when we click here on the camera, then we get a live view. At least I had it for some time. Yeah, you can see that it's working. So that's really crazy. We can go back to HD mode and do almost everything. Cloud events, yeah, probably that's motion detection, but this is of course not what I'm going to do here. I think you can get 30 days free cloud storage, so I have no clue what we can do there, but it's usually much more convenient, of course, when you have the cloud. You can see all the events, the recorded events, and so yeah, I'll put it somewhere, and the only thing which I'm going to try is to find out if it has real motion detection or if it has PIR, because it's actually not mentioned here, but it looks like everything is good, everything is connected. Yeah, so let's see what happens when we go into the playback mode. Enable the cloud service to enjoy 24 hours cloud smart care. Enable now. Yeah, you have to pay. You missed 8 alarm messages. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, of course we have to buy. I mean, alarm recording 0 at the moment. You can get this for free. 3 days storage would be nice. I don't know if that's possible. Free running cloud, which is included. I have really no clue. Yeah, this is selected. Immediately receive this. Yeah, here we can confirm 0. Yeah, so it's just 1 month to try how this works, but I think that's really nice. But if you want to continue recording, that's $69 per year for the 7 days storage. Yeah, that's a lot. And when you want like 30 days storage, then you have to even pay more. So that's really a lot. And I'm going back here. Yeah, you can see now it's much more convenient when you have the cloud. Yeah, at the end, I will definitely go back to the SD card mode. I mean, it's a little bit more cumbersome, but it's too much money. I mean, when we at the end pay much more for the cloud service than for the camera, that's not going to work for me. Maybe it's working for other people. I mean, it's similar than with other cameras. Of course, most of the cameras these days have cloud services which you have to pay for. There are only very rare cameras which provide free cloud, so that's more the standard here. But most of the cameras which I have, I go with the SD card storage, but you have to decide on your own what to do. Yeah, so I had the camera outside for a little bit, and let's check on that how it looks at the moment. So I have put it outside 45 minutes ago, and it's down to 48%. So yeah, we can expect about 1.5 hours battery runtime. This is about what they have been saying. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm not complaining. I mean, we can run it on the micro USB cable, that's no problem, but really these things for me really doesn't work. I mean, I have been looking, yeah, but just watch this thing here. Watch this image quality here. I'm going to make this a little bit larger here, and you can see here this bright blue. So it has not detected any kind of movement here. It's saying it, yeah, this is really important here when you watch this. And there's also no warning, no detection, and you have to make sure that you watch this when I'm going into this. Oh, by the way, again here the colors, you can see it's terrible. Yeah, these are not a new kind of palm trees or so with pink or purple or so. This is a perfect green, actually, similar to the lawn. I don't know what they are doing here with this camera. It's insane. I mean, most of the colors are pretty good. I mean, there's blue and there's everything like the driveway, the car, the green of the grass is correct, but the palm tree is definitely not purple. Palm tree has green, nice deep green leaves. That's absolutely insane. And also you can see the image quality itself. I don't know if you can zoom in. When we zoom in a little bit, you can see it is really highly compressed and has a lot of artifacts and not many details. It's way over processed, and also the dynamic range. The dynamic range is one of the worst I've ever seen. Of course, it has a lot of dynamic range, but when we compare the same image now with the Wisecam or so, then yeah, it's a different thing. I mean, I'm going to show you, yeah, I can show you the Wisecam currently at the same time here. So here's pretty much the same image from the Wisecam. You can see palm trees are definitely green, and here's much better dynamic range. You can see also the parts down here with the other camera. Yeah, with the TeamMe camera, it's absolutely impossible to see, or almost impossible to see anything here. So I'm going back here. Yeah, there are people coming anyway, but you can see there's a huge difference. Yeah, I mean, if you want to go with a wired camera, then the Wisecam V2 or the new Wisecam V3, which is coming out in December, is a much better option. And we have also the Wisecam outdoor, the battery operated Wisecam, which you can buy now on Amazon. It's a much better solution, and I mean, this has free cloud, and it's $50 free cloud. Yeah, 2 weeks free rolling cloud, and battery runtime is about 2, 3, 4, 5 months, depending on where you place it. So yeah, it's a different world here, and this is just not going to work for me. Also, the detection, it has never been really detecting something. When we go back, now you have to watch this. It instantly, I mean, last time this was what happened when I went back. It had not detected nothing actually, and only when I went back to a location where a person was here, then in a sudden it turned it in deep blue and said, yeah, okay, there's motion here, but it didn't give me an alert previously. You can see, I mean, we have the cloud events. When we check the cloud events, these were all my old detected movements. You can see that here, 1443, and there's nothing else here. And as soon as we'll find somebody, I mean, I've been walking around here picking up garbage, and as soon as it will detect me, it will come up, hey, there's movement, there's an alert. Yeah, just after that, just only when I watch the footage here. Yeah, best is if I start from scratch. Here we can open this thing a little bit. So you can see I have been moving with a stick here, so definitely no detection, no motion detection. I've been waving with a stick, with a wooden stick here, and it has not been detecting anything. So it is definitely not like motion detection. If there's any detection, then it's probably passive infrared detection. And also you can see, I mean, there has been this waste management truck here, and it hasn't detecting anything. I mean, with the Wisecam, no problem. It is always detecting when the guys from the waste management are picking up our trash. So you can see again here, I've been opening a little bit the timeline. You can see there's the truck, and I've been waving with the stick, and absolutely nothing detected, and almost impossible to see anything here. The picture is really bad. I can go to the large picture. Hopefully you can see then a little bit more, but it doesn't make the picture better. You can just better see that the picture is really bad here. Unfortunately, it's highly mirroring. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit better like this, but anyway, you can get an impression how bad this thing really is. And now you can see me walking around. Yeah, I've been walking around the car, and you can see there's nothing, and then I'm picking up the trash. Here I'm coming back with the trash bin, still no detection. Yeah, I think last time I had to be really super close that it has been detecting something. I think I was holding my hand in front of the camera, that after that it was turning blue. So here I come again, pretty close. You can see nothing, no detection. Yeah, let's make another round here. Yeah, I'm coming back, and last time about in this area the camera in a sudden said, oh yeah, there's some detection here. Yeah, but this time not even now. So that's absolutely insane, total fail. Yeah, last time it instantly turned deep blue, and it brought this icon here. I think we have it here. Yeah, here you can see that. Like this time there was in this area, I mean not whole area, but just a part of it, there was same thing. I was walking, and then it said, oh yeah, we have some movement here, but you cannot find the spot here when it turns the whole thing blue. It's absolutely useless. And this is with an expensive cloud service. You can imagine how it will be without the cloud service. Total waste of money, total waste of time, total waste of everything. This is something which you don't want to buy. And there's another thing which I wanted to show you about this scammy camera here. That's the angle. They are promising a 150 degrees angle. So here I have aligned this box. I mean, everybody knows this box, that's 90 degrees angle. And I haven't even put this here. You can see it's even a little bit away, but let's stay fair, and I have it here a little bit away, and you can see, and I have aligned the outer edge of this box here on the left side. You can see there's just barely something visible, and so we have the right corner here on this side, and you can see how much is left here. So when this is 90 degrees, how much is this? Maybe another 20. Yeah, it's not even 30 degrees, it's maybe another 20. So in total, the whole thing is about 110 degrees. It is definitely not 150 degrees viewing angle. It's maybe 110 or so. So if you don't need cloud service, then I highly recommend to go maybe something like Sumimall camera. You can get it for around $60-70 or so with an SD card, and you get battery lifetime of about half a year or so, sometimes even more, and you don't need subscription. It's pretty good working with the cloud edge, and if you really need cloud, then go with the Wisecam V3 indoor or Wisecam outdoor if you need something outdoor, but don't go with this thing here. Total waste of money, total waste of time. And I will put down the links to really good cameras, again, Sumimall, Wisecam, those things into the description down there, so you can check them out and order them right from there, from Amazon. and get a really good experience, much better than this thing here. And that's it for now. I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. Always happy to talk about these things, and if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.